Question 5, Part C. Okay, here's the question, and I've got it all written here in abbreviated form. Here's the first thing to do. Okay, so R will be 5, won't it? So 3 sine x plus 4 cos x is equal to R sine x sine A cos B plus R cosine x sine alpha B, in other words. Okay, so here, so that implies that R cos alpha is 3 and R sine alpha equals 4. So we know that if we square this and square this, we'll get R squared and add them, and we get 25, so R equals 5. And also tan alpha is equal to this over that 4/3. So alpha is shift tan 4/3. Okay, so which is equal to shift tan of 4/3, and we need to be in degrees mode. Make sure we are. Shift tan of 4 divided by 3. 53.1 degrees. 53.13. And that's equal to 53.1 degree. It's the nearest 0.1 degree. Okay, so that's that part done. Solve this equals 5 for theta between 0 and 360. This is sine 2 theta. So here x is equal to 2 theta. And then, so 0 is less than or equal to 2 theta. Must go up to 720, mustn't it? And it's a less than, greater than 0, so we need to get rid of that. Okay. So what have we got? We've got R sine x plus alpha. So 5 sine x plus alpha is equal to 5. So sine of x plus alpha then is equal to 1. X is 2 theta. Let's put that in. So sine is positive. Let's draw a circle. 0 to 360. We're going to go round to 720. And then sine of 1 is 90, isn't it? So we've got our sine is positive here and here. We'll do alpha dashed as the acute angle. So sine alpha dashed then equals 1. Alpha dashed equals 90 degrees. Okay, so 2 theta plus alpha is equal to, so what have we got? Now 2 theta plus alpha then will be plus alpha here, plus alpha here. So alpha is 53 degrees. So the first one, so it goes from 53 degrees through to that, to 773.1 degrees. So let's go in this range for these angles. 90. then round again, 450. And then add a 360 to that, and we get 810, which is outside the range 773, so just these. So 2 theta will equal, take away 53.1 from this, we get 36.9, and we get 396.9, because you add that to 53.1, you get 406. 406, isn't it? So theta will equal, because it was just over, we have to round up rather than round down, because this will be 4.5, so it'll be 18.5 degrees. Because it's 4.5, but that was just above 0.1 there. And then 203.5. And there's our values for theta. Now let's have a look, just check that. Okay, so solve that. So that was A done. Just one slight error there. I need to take off, for some reason I take away 53 and I put 406. I must have been thinking about 360. It would be 396, wouldn't it? And this would then be 198. 198. Just one last thing, I think it's 18.4, but they accept 18.5 and 0.4 here. I must have done it the wrong ways around when I thought about that, I think. So it's taking off. Okay, that's part A then. Let's do part B now. So I'll just get rid of this for part A. And we'll start part B. Okay, part B. Let's have a look at this then. Okay, tan 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta. Okay, so we want to times that by tan theta. And that's supposed to equal 2. So we end up with tan squared here on top over 1 minus tan squared. And that must equal 1, mustn't it? And then move this up the top. So tan squared theta equals 1 minus tan squared theta. And that tells us then that 2 tan squared theta must equal 1, which is what we wanted to show. So we now want to solve this equation then. So solve this for theta between 0 and 180. So here tan squared is equal to half. So tan theta will equal 1 over root 2, which we can write as root 2 over 2, or tan theta is minus root 2 over 2. So here we draw a circle, CAST. Tan is positive here and here, so we can mark off these two regions. This is alpha, it's associated acute angle. Tan alpha is equal to root 2 over 2. So alpha then will equal shift tan 1 divided by root 2, wasn't it? 35.264. 35.264 degrees. So theta will equal then, between 0 and 180, it's going to be around to here, 35.23 degrees, 1 dp. And this one, tan is positive in here, so it's negative there and there. Alpha. Tan alpha then is equal to root 2 over 2. Alpha is equal to 35.264 once more. So theta here is equal to then, will be around to 180, which is just from 0 to 180 back 35.264, so it's 144.735, which equals 144.7 degrees to 1 dp. Okay, that's part B done then. Let's move on to part C. It's a long question. Let's have a look at this one. Got it here. This is a factor of this. Okay, so here, we'll call that LHS, save time. 4, 2 cosine squared theta minus 1, isn't it, times cos theta plus 1. So we end up with 8 cos cubed minus 4 cos theta plus 1, which is what we wanted to show. Okay, so let's go back to the question, because it said part C, didn't it? We need to show that that's a factor of that. So that's part 2. Done it in reverse order, part 1. So here f of a half, call that f of x is equal to 8 times a half cubed minus 4 times a half plus 1 equals 0. Because that's 1, plus 1 is 2, minus 2 is 0. Okay, first part done. Now theta is a solution of this. It's a solution of this equation. Let's go back to the question. Equals 0. Okay, show the exact value is okay. So a solution of this, f of a half. Okay, so what have we got then? So cosine 72 degrees theta equals 72 rather, is a solution of this. So x equals cos theta, so x equals cosine 72 degrees, and cosine okay, so I'm confused by what this is actually saying. Two x minus 1 is a factor of this, so let's just put that then. 2 cosine 72 degrees minus 1 is a factor of 8 cosine cubed 72 degrees minus 4 cosine 72 degrees plus 1 equals 0. Okay. No, I don't think this x is a half. This isn't the solution of this, is it? We need the other solutions. If I do cos 72, for example, it's told me in the question it's not a half because it's got the yeah, so that's not true. So I'm up garden path there. So basically it's one of the other roots is the root for cos 72 in that cubic, isn't it? So here we've got 2x minus 1 divided into the cubic. And we'll see what the quadratic comes out as. Get 8x cubed. Take them away. And then we get 4x squared, put it there, minus the 4x plus 1. Then we get 2x. And then we'll get 4x squared here, minus 2x. Take them away. You get minus 2x plus 1. Minus 1. Minus 2x plus 1 then, isn't it? Take them away. You get the 0. So this is the root. So here x is equal to, then the solution of this is minus b. B squared is 4. 4ac plus 16 over 2a minus 2 plus or minus the square root of 20 over 8. This is 2 root 5. So it's minus 2 plus or minus 2 root 5 over 8, which is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 5 over 4. Okay, so there's our solutions. So let's go back to the question. Cos 72 is positive, we know that. So which one is it then? So cos 72 then degrees must equal root 5 minus 1, because it's got to be positive, over 4. Back to our question, root 5 minus 1 over 4. P is 4.